Composing topography using Revit. I've outlined an area of the site that I'm about to compose, a little larger than my actual property. And I have identified the four corners of that outline. Go to Massing and Site, click on Toposurface, and what we like to do is identify the four corners by placing the point. At this point, it's 24, 22, 8, 12. I'm going to start with the 8-foot side, 8 foot, then go to 12 feet, right here, then go to 24, right here, then go to 22 feet, right there. As you can see, Revit has composed a slope different than what I have, uniform load coming down. I will modify base my contour line in a second. Go to 3-dimension, choose your site, edit surface, go back to the site and begin to modify. I'm going to begin to modify from the top by placing specific corners at the corner. So I'm going to go here and it says 10 and I'm going to change it to 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and the last one. You notice that there's an extra contour line here. That means that this is 10, that's 9. Revit default is every 1 foot contour interval. Now I'm going to go to 12. Here it is. So I'm going to go here, here, and zoom very close there, zoom very close there, and there. All right. And sometimes Revit is a little bit stubborn going to the point. We will learn how to modify that. 14 feet. I mark it here, 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 and here, and here, and back. Go back to 16. Here is 16 feet. Zoom forward. 16, 16. The more points you give, the easier it will behave. 18, and I go here. I'm being lazy. I'm just going to mark somewhere in the middle and at the end. And then I'm going to go 20 feet. I'm going to go over here, 20 feet. And 20 feet, it goes right here. And the end. And then it goes 22 feet, 22 feet. It goes here. "24 feet. Alrighty, I look back and I say, okay. With the exception of some of these areas, it actually sloped it the way I wanted it. It goes intervals of 1 foot. I can change the intervals to 2 feet by just, let me show you this tiny arrow. It's hard to see it. This tiny arrow takes me to site setting. I can change the increments to 2 feet and say okay. You'll see that I have just the right number of contour lines. Just the right number of contour lines. Now I can get to these particular points and give it very specific articulate points so it will improve it. Watch. So I'm going to go back to my 3D, pick my site, edit it, go to the site plan, and now I'm going to zoom in this area to see if I can improve it. Now on this side of it is 20, on this side is 18. So I'm going to go put a point that's 20 right inside of here, see what happens. So let's go 20 feet, and I want to put a point right there and there, and you can see that it starts to actually change it like this, which actually is worse. So then I'm going to come back and inspect what's going on. So I'm just going to pick all of that and recognize that these are all at 20 feet in elevation. So I'm going to change all of that and erase all of those points, see how it behaves. So I'm going to place a point, very articulate, 20, 20, 20. All right, so it's ignoring this point. It's ignoring this point. So let me see if I put 20 feet 2 inches, if it behaves. Okay, see how it behaves a little bit better. All right, so it followed what I wanted it, a lot more accurate. Now I would like this area to be changed, so I go and change that back. So you need to fiddle with it, play with it so it does exactly what you want. So you have to work really hard and clean it up. Here you can see I've cleaned it up substantially, going back and forth, plugging few points back and forth until it actually matches what you have. So sitting on top is my contour line with the topography, and then my contour line underneath is right there. Here you can actually see the topography nice and clean with responding to the slopes that I have created.